welcome back to my channel. Obviously I'm not in my normal filming room today, and that is because I'm actually going to be talking you through my skincare routine. So this is something I actually have never thought to do, but I get so many questions when I come and see you guys in person, either whether you're a customer or my friends. Like, I just get a lot of questions about skincare, and up until I would say maybe 2 or 3 years ago, it was never something I was even remotely interested in. So growing up, I was always just like whatever, I'm young, I don't need to worry about skincare. When the reality is, actually, the sooner you get into your skincare, the better, because obviously you're going to start seeing those results and you're going to be maintaining the usefulness in the skin that you want to. So now I am a big advocate of skincare, but it's just not something I generally talk about a lot of. Like, I do say to people, like, good skincare equals good makeup, and to look after your skin and to go to somewhere that can give you advice on what's going to suit your skin, but it's never something, like, I've never just stood here and told you exactly what I like and what I use for my skin. So I would say that my skin is kind of, it's not a combination skin type, but I definitely have elements of just normal skin, but then I sometimes can be a little bit dry. So, but then sometimes I do get a bit oily in my T-zone, so maybe I am combination skin type, I don't know. I don't really know about anything about that. All I know is what works for me, basically. So I've had a shower, and I'm just gonna take you through the steps which I would usually do before I do my makeup. So there are a few products which I have included here which I will talk about, which I will use in the evening, or I'll tell you on what occasions I will use those products. But just generally speaking, these are the products which I use in the morning, and then I sort of adapt them to use them in the evening as well, which I'll talk about as I go along. So first things first, before I do anything, I always cleanse my skin. I cleanse my skin twice a day. I can't tell you how important this is. Like, this is the why. There's 2 steps. This is one of them, which I say, if you are not doing this, please at least do this, because this will make such a difference. And please do it with a decent cleanser. So the cleanser which I like is the, oh, what's it called again? It's the Lizelle Cleanse and Polish. And as you can see, this bottle is pretty much empty now. So this is a limited edition. As you can see, for anybody that uses it all the time, you'll be able to see that this is not the normal bottle, because usually it comes in a very pale blue. But this is limited edition, and it's the 200 milliliters, and it's the bergamot and juniper limited edition, but it also has elements of cocoa butter, rosemary and chamomile, so it's really soothing for the skin. So the thing I love most about this cleanser is it comes in 2 stages. So you've got the product, which is the actual cleanser, so you pop that all over your face, rub it into the skin, and then you've got the hot cloth cleanser, and basically what this does is allows you to remove it, but it also works as an exfoliator. So it's amazing. If you're using this on a daily basis, you are cleansing with a gentle cleanser and exfoliating twice a day. Like, that is one of the best things that you can do for your skin, honestly. Like, making sure there is absolutely no makeup left on your skin is so important. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I will literally, as I said, I've not got much of this left because I literally use this friggin' all the time. And this one smells so lovely as well, this limited edition one. So I will literally just get a bit of warm water on my hands with the product. And I'll start rubbing it into my face. Obviously I've got no makeup on now, but if I had eye makeup on, I would take this right onto my eyes and remove my eye makeup with it. But I'm not going to do that today because I've actually already done this once to remove my makeup in the shower, so for the purpose of this video, I'm doing it again. The thing that's nice about this is it gives you a chance to actually, like, massage your face, because you really want to make sure that you've got, like, circulation's good and you're getting the blood flow into your face, just to make it look really full and plump. So then when I'm happy with all of that, I will take my hot cloth cleanser, I'll run it under the warm tap, and I'll just start removing the product off my face. And this is a muslin cloth as well, so it is gentle on your skin, although it is exfoliating. So the next product which I will use is the Instant Skin Tonic by Lizelle again. So these work quite nicely together. Obviously they're from the same brand, so they're going to complement each other quite nicely. So this has got aloe vera, cucumber, rose scented, geranium, almost got that wrong, a natural source of vitamin E. So it revitalizes, soothes, tones for radiant looking skin. So it's very similar to the cleanser, but it's just gonna add those key products back into the skin, and it's just gonna it's really heavily scented, this one, so it smells really nice and it's just really nourishing. So what I'll do is I usually just pop a little bit on a cotton pad. All I've got is a baby wipe today, but we're just making do. Obviously we're all in quarantine and in lockdown, so I can't go out and get cotton buds, or cotton pads. So I'll just take that. Oh, it's such a beautiful smell. And pop it all over the skin. So at this stage, once I have cleansed and toned my skin, I would then take the opportunity to treat any blemishes which I've got on my skin. So for me, the best thing that I have ever used on my skin is tea tree oil. This honestly for me just gets rid of spots, like within a day or two they are gone. So it's great because you can pick it up reasonably cheaply. You can get it from pretty much a supermarket anywhere. So you're not having to spend ages looking for where these products are, waiting for them to come in the post, and you're not spending loads of money on them. Like, this works amazing for me. So I will literally just get a little bit on my finger. I've got no blemishes at the minute, which is amazing, but I'll literally just like put a little bit on my finger and then dab it onto my skin where I need it, and I would just carry on doing that probably once or twice a day, depending on how severe it is, until the blemish is gone. So the next step for me is moisturising, and this is my absolute favourite step because I have so many moisturisers which I love, and I switch them out at different times depending on what I'm feeling like or how my skin's feeling or what I'm doing that day. But this is the second, you know, at the beginning I said there's 2 steps which you absolutely have to have in your skincare routine that are really basic. The first one is obviously cleansing and cleansing properly. The second one is moisturising. Like, please guys, if you're gonna do anything, cleanse and moisturise. I mean, I'm asking you to do it twice a day, but at least do it before you go to bed when your skin's got a chance to breathe and you're not leaving it like clogged up and grim. So I would say my most used moisturiser is the Lizelle Super Skin Moisturiser with Natural Neroli. So this, it says it's cranberry and rosehip seed oils. So I find this, again, I've not got very much left because I love it. I find this really, really rich, and because I do have that slightly more drier skin, when I'm feeling a bit more dry, this is just so soothing and nice, and it just gets rid of that dryness to my skin, and I just absolutely love this. This is one which I do quite like at night as well. Like, if I'm feeling like I need a little bit more, I will lean towards this. And it's also a nice product for underneath makeup because it's got a very rich and balmy texture to it. It's quite nice for underneath makeup, but keeping foundation dewy and things like that, so you're not too dry or too matte. So this is probably my most used one. Other than that, the other one which I love to use is the Origins Ginseng. So I haven't been using this for that long, but it's got an almost like jelly-like substance to it. So it's really good. It's really good under makeup because it dries quite fast. It's quite thin. It's like really good to just quickly like chuck on. You're not gonna wait ages for it to soak into the skin or anything like that, which I love. It's also oil free. So for any of you out there with really oily skin, not wanting to put too much oil on, this will be a good one for you. And it just says boosting gel moisturizer. So it's quite nice because it feels like it's fresh, it wakes you up in the morning. So I will tend to gravitate towards this moisturizer on days when either I need to get ready really quickly, or maybe I'm running to the gym and I just want a bit of moisture on my face. I will grab this because I know it's not going to sit on the skin for ages, and it will just give me that fresh boost of energy that you need sometimes to get going in the morning. And then third and finally, my other moisturizer which I really like is the Medic 8 one, and this is the Advanced Night Restore Rejuvenating Cellular Repair Cream. So this is actually an anti-aging night cream. So this is actually really nice, guys, like to the point where I don't just use it at night. Even though it's a night cream, I will wear this underneath my makeup because, again, I've got dry skin, and because it's a night cream, it is slightly heavier and it just sits into the skin so nicely and feels so like dewy and nourished, and I just love it so much. It's also got this optimized use with vitamin A in it, which is obviously amazing for keeping your skin looking sort of very even and just generally well maintenance. So this is a really great one, but obviously it is a night cream, so I wouldn't recommend this sort of on your day-to-day, but maybe on days when you're feeling like you need a little bit extra, or if you're having a bit of a chill day, you're just gonna laze around the house, pop this on just to let it soak into your skin and give it time to work. But today I'm going to be using my trusty Lizelle Super Skin because I do love this one. A little bit like that, because you really don't need a lot, like a little goes a long, long way. And I will just start rubbing it into my skin. So I do quickly want to just talk about a face mask, which I use a lot of as well. So obviously I would do a face mask before any of this. I'm not going to be doing it today because obviously we're doing my standard morning routine for my skincare. We're not doing a special night one, which I might do if you guys enjoy this one. But I did just want to talk about this face mask because it is so lovely. And this is the Original Skin, get your words out. This is the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. So it's basically a clay mask, so you put it all over your face, it sets, and then you wash it off. Now what's nice about this, it's obviously got rose in it, so it's very, very soothing for the skin. It smells beautiful, and it's got a sort of, because it's not a smooth clay mask, it has got a little bit of texture to it, so you don't want to be using this every day. This is kind of like a special, like maybe once a week, maybe not even that. Like for me, I probably use it every other week because I don't want, like I'm exfoliating my skin every day anyway, I don't want anything to be too abrasive or to be using anything too abrasive very often. Not that this is abrasive, but if you used it every day, I think it probably would be a little bit too much for your skin. But what's nice about it is because it's got that texture to it, when you wash it off and you remove it, it's obviously exfoliating the skin as well. And I find that with this, I just love the way my makeup looks after I've used this. So if I'm like getting ready for a night out, I will do a face mask first, and it's always this one, and I'll put it over my face and I'll just be like, and then once it's dried, I'll go into the shower, I'll wash it off, and my skin just looks like so fresh and just nice and ready for makeup. So I wanted to mention this, even though I'm not using this today because it's not part of my everyday morning routine, it is still a product I just really needed to tell you about. And then finally, what I love using, and what I am actually going to be using today because I love it so much, is I love any sort of eye patches, so patches that go underneath your eyes, just to cool them down, reduce puffiness, reduce redness. What's really nice about them is that because they come in little packets like this, you can just chuck them in the fridge and then they're really cool. So then when you put them underneath your eyes, they are just so soothing. So any of you, like, it's coming into the warmer weather now, and I know that we're stuck indoors, but you may still suffer with symptoms of hay fever, obviously. This is really nice for any of you that get very sore eyes or very puffy eyes. I mean, I sometimes get puffy eyes when I've been asleep anyway if the heating's been on. And these are just really nice just to pop underneath and just to really like get rid of that puffiness and release all of that and just have your face feeling a lot more ready for the day and not so puffy and irritable. So these are actually just Primark ones. So I use a lot that, because I'm subscribed to Glossy Box, I'll leave the link to it down below for anybody that doesn't know what it is. It's basically a subscription box of beauty products, and they are always in those packages. But then the other day I went into Primark just to pick up a few bits and pieces, and I saw they had some in there, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give these a go. So these ones from Primark are just fabric, and they're obviously they're sort of soaked in some sort of product, hydrating, revitalizing eye type product. They're all very similar. You can get gel ones, you can get some that like come in all different textures, but these ones are obviously fabrics. They're nice and gentle on the skin, and I will literally just pop it under the eye like that. And this is really nice to do if you're getting ready to go on a night out as well. I will often do this, is while you're doing the rest of your eye makeup or while you're doing your hair, before you do your makeup, just pop these on underneath your eyes just to really soothe them and just get them ready for the makeup so that you can just slay and look amazing. And the other great thing that I've just noticed, which I will tell you about now about these, is that typically when you buy a packet of these, they'll come with just one set in, but these have actually come with like, I don't know, maybe 10 sets in. Does it say on here? Oh, it says 15 treatments. So you get 15 of these, and it comes in a resealable bag as well. And I'm sure that I only paid like £1 or £1.50 for these. No, it says here, I only paid £1 for these and you get 15. So that's awesome. And it's just really nice just for like really just treating your under eye area. That area is so delicate, we really need to be looking after it. So that is everything which I do for my morning skincare routine. So when I started filming this video, I thought I've got really nothing to say because my skincare routine is so basic, but after talking through everything and looking at what I've got on the sink next to me, it actually isn't that basic. So I hope there was at least a few things which you could take away from this. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you try any of these products or if you already love some of these products, and also let me know down below if there are products which you love which I need to try, because a girl's got to keep it moving, got to keep it fresh. Finding new products is like the love of my life. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing something a little bit different, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because if you don't hit the notification bell you won't be notified about when I post new videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.